Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. And then like the whole start your engine and things like that. All right, I gotta let y'all know. I gotta be a little quiet tonight because I got the little one sleeping here. Okay. But I think I can still pull it off. I put enough ambient noise between me and the little one. I think we can do this. So let me know how y'all are reading me out there, and let's go ahead and get started. I got some exciting stuff. Oh, let me move that right on down. I got some exciting stuff. I want to kind of tell a story, but also this is something that I was doing an Instagram reel for, and I was like, you know what? I'm just like the whole F it, let's do it live thing. Yeah, so we do that. So congratulations on who was first this evening. Toy Town Inc. Toy Town Inc. was first this evening, guys. Give him a big round of applause, and you, sir, are due at least one crisp thumbs up. Whoopsh. Congratulations. And let's go ahead and say what's up to our channel members, channel members. If I do get interrupted tonight, I'll have to run and take care of the little one. So I tried to turn up the gain a little bit and turn up the volume a little bit just so y'all can hear me. So let me know how y'all are reading me, and I'll just speak as quietly as possible into the mic. Let's go ahead and get started. So Toy Town Inc. was first, y'all. So let's show them some love. And Toy Town Inc. is also a channel member. So congrats and thank you. Also, T for Tejas, another channel member. Loki Sky, what's up, brother? Channel member. We got Goombeam, what's up, player, who just released a 110,000 Candela light specifically just to flex on cloud defense. I mean, I think it's cool. Do the HK slap. He says, I got one on the way. I'm not going to lie. I got one on the way. Not another child, an MP5. But don't tell anybody. That's not something that I would say publicly, like on a stream or anything. And we are going to be talking sites tonight, but I see a lot of you went to red dot sites, like emitter sites right away. We're going to be talking about something else. It's exciting. It's exciting. Okay, so T for Tejas, what's up, brother? Another channel member. Toy Town Inc., Loki, Man Against the Masses, aka Madam, salute. Hats off to you. I won't actually take my hat off, but hats off to you, good sir. Let's see, Toy Town Inc., Man Against the Masses. Joe Morris, what's up, brother? Another channel member. And Kurt24, happy zippity doodah, MFers. Thank you. And a Merry Christmas and a happy Kwanzaa to you as well. Even though Kwanzaa is literally just made up. Okay, so who else we got up in here? We got Kurt24, Rusty, Crusty Trombone Shackleford, the one and only. Thank you for joining us, another channel member. We got Andy Lipsco, another channel member. We all know and love him. Agorizer, channel member. Rose Blight, the third female to watch our live stream. Love it, love it. Existence Mundane, what's up, brother? Good to see you, another channel member. Let's see. Andy Lipsco, Agorizer, Joe Morris, Kurt24. Let's see. Agorizer, WTF Dark. What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? You are what the French call les incompetents. Okay, that's that Christmas spirit right there. I know you're sitting there watching Home Alone if you're reciting stuff like that. Oh, that's great. John Crump Games, what's up, man? Kurt24, Agorizer, let's go. Roseblade, Carolina EDC Reviews, what's up, brother? Excess sites in the show. Yes and no. Yes and no. I think those are highly effective for some applications. Some applications. Okay, so I want to talk about that 25 ACP, by the way. I think that's there's a lot of history behind that. That's the old vest pocket 25 ACP with the old lemon squeezer safety. You actually have to have a full purchase and squeeze that lemon squeezer. It's cool though. Those are very cool. Very cool. Oaks was 1 year ago. Yes, it was. I believe it was the 14th. ASMR after dark. Yeah, no, I won't do all that. But here, I'll give you all this. Hold on. That sounded terrible. That's it. Didn't even sound appetizing at all. Yeah, no, that was trifling. Senor Bub, welcome. Thank you for joining us. Who else we got? Annie Let's go. Agorizer, Carolina DC reviews, toy announcing. Okay, hang on. Yeah, I don't think any of us had plans to go to Oaks. Unfortunately, I think we were gonna give it a shot because like it was the year, it was the 1 year from the last one, but there's too much stuff going on. We got SHOT Show coming up. I know most of us are coming to you know SHOT Show in January. Is that real Candela or Amazon Candela? See, Amazon be talking about lumens, right? They don't even know what Candela means. This is real deal Holyfield. Yeah, take a look at it. Take a look at the product. It's pretty crazy. Excuse me. We got Taco Syndicate, another channel member. What's up, brother? Let me make sure I don't miss anybody. Dang old, God dang it, Matt! I'll tell you what. Thank you for joining us. I appreciate you being here. Hey, G Lint Novis, what's up, brother? All right, now of course the honorable mentions. We got JC9. Where did you get your Magpul beanie? I actually traded a man a pelt for it, an actual pelt. I traded the pelt of an animal that I had slain on an old trading path. I'm just kidding. I bought it for $20 on eBay. I'm not gonna lie. Where is the heavy breathing MP5 short? As soon as I get one, I'll publish one just for you. Promise. JC9 with the Hey Dark. What's up, brother? Who else we got up in here? Let me see real quick. John Crump is the only non-Jenna member. I'm just kidding. Moose47. What's up, brother? Another honorable mention. Fire Rotter. What's up, bro? Another honorable mention. Who else we got? Let's just go ahead and bring it. Who's this guy? What is he doing? Yeah, boom. Okay, done. Hit that like, y'all. Hit that like, y'all. All right, let's go ahead and get it popping. Hold on. Drinking that prick water. And I say that because most people that you see drinking this is a prick, but I'm a nice guy, I'd like to say. So every now and then you find a company like within our community, the gun builder community, the gun parts company community, the real quick before I forget, smashing that. Thanks, Taco. Appreciate that. I forgot whoever asked about the hat. There's another one. It's hard to find, but it is a red and green one that is like fire. If you can find that. So I got a bunch of Magpul beanies, but these two are my favorite. The ones that I usually rock. Bro, if you can find that red and green one, shit is straight fire. Straight fire. Pulse Kebab, what's up, man? Okay, so here's the deal. Every now and then you find a company that's out here in the community. And what I mean the community, I don't just mean the gun community, right? What I'm talking about, there's kind of like a subculture. It's like a subterranean existence of dudes that build shit, of dudes that actually, kind of push the limits on gun developing, gun building, gun printing, and there's like a little subset within our group, right? I'll get the boot back, I promise. And I believe today I found one of those companies, and I got to shine some light on their products. And it's not a shill moment or anything like that. Like I have no, relationship with the company. I have no financial relationship with them. I just think what they did is cool as hell, and it deserves to kind of get, spotlighted, spotlit. Key ASC, what's up, brother? Good to see you. The Community Manifesto, right? Fluffy Bunny Arsenal, what's up, brother? Both gentlemen, buzz. Good to see y'all. So, I've been hearing about this company called Angry Bear Arms. Okay. Now, the cool thing is that, I heard that they are making some steel and tritium night sights. I had heard for Glocks, and I tracked them down because I kept hearing about them. So I was like, you know what? Let me look about. So I looked into their products and they look fire. And then I looked into their Instagram and all their shit looks great. So then I hit them up. I liked like 20 of their pictures, followed them, and then sent them a DM. And I was like, hey, I've heard good things about your products or whatever. So we start talking. And I end up getting a set of their standard Glock sights, like the 17, 19, 26 size, a set of their 43, 43X, 48 size, and then also a set of their Glock 21 sights, right? And he's like, yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll get them out today. Okay. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm sitting waiting for them, and I heard that they're special for a few different reasons. Number one, they are solid ass steel. They're a little bit cheaper than most of the night sights on the market, but there's no lacking in quality at all. And also, the rear sight kind of chunks down to, like most like hackathorn style rear sights, they kind of channel down to a smaller view. And then also the front sight is thinner. And I love a thinner front post because it just increases accuracy like so much, right? For me personally, that's my outlook on it. When I have a thinner front post, I'm more accurate. I can shoot with better accuracy. Um, Here, have a thumb. Thank you, Corey. Appreciate you. Carolina EDC Reviews, what up? What up? If I didn't say what's up already. Oh, I know Angry Bear Armory since the beginning. Nice. Hell yeah. Awesome. So it took me a while to hear about them, right? But, I guess a lot more people are talking about them now. And once I was hearing about it, I was like, bro, I got to check them out, right? Get this. Sorry, I need some nicotine. So get this. This is what I mean when like we find a company in the community that just goes that little bit of extra mile. So this company sends me 3 orders of sights, right? Now, let's see, I think I put them back in here. Yeah. Now I get them. I almost kind of want to do like a tabletop. I could probably freak that. What do you think? No, there's some stuff on my table that I don't want y'all to see. So I get these, right? Angry Bear Arms. Okay. No big deal, right? At first glance, Angry Bear Arms, right? Boom, Angry Bear Arms. And this is the standard Glock 17, 19, 26, right? Angry Bear Arms. Steel, tritium, Glock 43, right? No big deal. Angry Bear Arms. Steel, tritium, large frame. So the Glock 21. Now, did you guys notice anything about those when I just very quickly showed you those? Because it even took me a second to realize what they did. Let me know what you noticed. Come on, somebody had to have a quick eye out there. Koopa, what's up, Koopa? DB Koopa. Sport Brand, what's up, brother? One more time. Okay. It is okay. Yep. So you got one of them. Maybe, just maybe. Gerchop. Okay. So this is the 17, 19, and 26. They call it the small frame. Okay. Angry Bear Arms, right? It's a bear print. Okay. Right. And then this is the Glock 21. They call it their large frame. It's a bear print. Okay. All right. And this is their G43, 43X, 48. It's a bear print. Okay. Did you notice anything else? What's up, PC? Good to see you. G-Lent nailed it. These fools put my logo and my name on their packaging. Like, how crazy is that? I may have to flip the camera to show you, but they literally put my logo and DLD After Dark on the packaging. Like, bro, I was like blown away by that, bro. Look at that. Look at that. There you go. That'll show you a little bit better. This was like it's a small touch, right? But this was everything. Like, you put my name and my logo and my Instagram handle on your packaging. Like, that's crazy. And then the cool thing is that, like, one of the things that they sell is, like a serrated steel rear sight for the Glock, and then also a like a fiber optic front post, and then other fiber optic options. So that's kind of where that came from. But it's a bear print. It's a bear print. And it's got my name and DLD After Dark on it and the logo and all that. I was like, bro, this is crazy. So let me pop this out just to show you all this real quick. So I typically rock Ameriglow. I mean, I got a bunch of like Trigicons, and when I found that the strike sights, bro, I love the strike sights. The strike suppressor height sights for like $40 are great, but they're all blacked out. So if you're gonna do something, like if you got some paint pens or something like that, it's a good move. DLD approved, right? Hold on, let me see. There they are. All right, let's see how good we can get with these picks. Hold on. Okay, so here are the rear. So it's a like hackathorn style rear serrated sight, right? And I know y'all, they're just Glock sights, but if you've ever, like, a few people actually mentioned like their favorite sights, right? If you've ever had, I am easily entertained, yes. If you've ever had a moment where like you upgraded your sights, right? And then went to the range or went shooting, and then it's just like whoopsh, whoopsh, like it is like a nail driver. Like, you could literally like drive nails with it. That's that's such a beautiful thing. So I'm hoping that's the outcome that I get. But cheeks, check out this front. So the front actually has serrations on it as well, and the tritium vial, but it is thinner than most of your tritium sights. It's probably hard to tell from here, but the lineup on this thing is like, what? Super duper clean. Like, that thing is money. And plus, you throw in a red dot sight with that. So these are all going on red dot sight. Ron Wayne, what's up, brother? It's so crazy. I just looked down at this, and then you popped on the show, bro. That's what's up. Um so yeah, I'm pumped, and I I don't know, there's just something special about all of it. Like, the quality of machining, these things are freaking solid. The screw that they include for the front sight screw is, solid. It's not like these, cheap little flimsy ones. They included serrations on the front to, eliminate glare and shit like that. It's got that green, there we go, kind of green yellow outline. Then the tritium, of course. Then a whole bunch of numbers that says I'm radioactive, I guess. And then also the rear. I'll show the rear again. Look at that notch in there. How it kind of bows down. It's just got a really, really clean look to it. And the front sight being so thin, I personally I love that shit. So these are the ones for the standard Glock size, which they call the small frame, and that is the 17, 19, 26. So let me put these back in here. Put it back in the little paw print. Okay. Swoop. Okay, hold up. Bro. So you get a freaking solid screw and a set screw for the back. So you know them joints are going to be super duper solid. But for those that weren't in here, because we've had a few more folks join, the reason why I feel so special is because, you know, I was giving Angry Bear a shot, and they were, in fairness, giving me a shot too. But they literally put my name and logo on their effing packaging, bro. Look at that. Look at that. Blade Boy SFV. What's up, brother? Thank you for joining. Night fishing has good sights. Yep, yes, they do. They use fresh tritium. Hell yeah, that's true. Misty, Misdemeanor, Miss Wayne, good to see you. I was just so blown away to see, like, okay, Angry Bear arms. That's dope with the little paw print, right? Because it's also functional. But they put my name and logo on their packaging. That was enough for me. I was like, okay, y'all creative. You know what I'm saying. Um, but no, I was super just blown away, and I would ask you guys. This is one of those moments where I get something like this, and I'm like, okay, this is dope, right? Now, of course, I'm going to give the products a shot. I'm going to actually install them on some guns, and let me look at the 43s actually. But I would ask you guys if you could find them on Instagram, give them a follow, give them a bunch of likes on, like, the last like 10 pictures they've posted, and shoot them a message and be like, hey, I heard about you on DLD After Dark, and or even if you were already aware of them, send them a message and be like, hey, I saw DLD After Dark was talking about you, and I appreciate what you're doing in the community, because let's be honest, I'm sure they're gonna work just fine, y'all. It is Angry Bear Arms. What's up, Clint Eastwood? Oh, these are adorable. Look at the little 43X sights. So good serrations in the back. You got the little funnel style there too, right? Which I know is common in a lot of sites. I'm not saying that these are only available with Angry Bear Arms. Damn, nice, thin, clean, crisp. Look at that, bro. I'm throwing these on the 48 with the red dot. Woo! Because you don't even need red dot heights for those joints. Nice and clean. And of course, they're brand new, fresh tritium. It's not some, 6-year-old bullshit, like my man said. And night fishing is good too. Like, I'm certainly not saying anything bad about them. I've run some of their sites too. It's just so adorable with their little bear print. But I think it's cool, man. You got to show love to, like, the little things are so not little, and that really doesn't make sense when I say it out loud. The little things are much more important than they're not to be taken for granted. So I'm sure they are going to run just fine, and yeah, I'm excited. So if you guys could track them down and be like, yo, y'all put DLD's name on y'all's packaging, y'all crazy. Um, but this is a super nice touch, and man, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. Yeah, that's dope. I thought it was a Angry Bear. So Angry Bear Arms. And I know that's backwards. Hold on, hold on. Let me see. Let me swappy this thing. Hold up. Bloop. There you go. Oh, bro, it's totally backwards right now. But angry bear arms. Whoopsh. Are these good sites for PWEDC? That all depends on how much lube you use. Yeah, give him a shot. Hey, B Fairchilds, what's up, bro? Good to see you, man. Glock equals Honda Civic. Hey, I've run a Honda Civic to 300,000 miles. I'll take that metaphor all day. Yeah, I was impressed with this, man. They did a good job. Here you go. Now that it's like regular, you can see. So it says DLD after dark. It says small frame, tall tritium, which are the suppressor height. Lower 1/3 co-witness. Um, so they're not like the jumbo XLs, but 17, 19, 26, and steel tritium for use with red dot and suppressor and shit. And yeah, you'll still be able to use them with a holster, so they're not too ridiculous. So they're dope. I'm pumped to give them a shot. Let's see. I'll check them out. Yeah, definitely check them out. Show them some love. And obviously, guys, I'm not telling you or anybody to to buy anything. Like I told you, I have absolutely no relationship with this company, no financial relationship. I'm just saying, show them some love on Instagram. Give them some traffic. Go to Angry Bear Arms on Instagram and look at some of their pictures, like a bunch of them, send them a message. Just be like, DLD After Dark was talking about you, and show them some love, send them a message. Thank you for what you're doing in the community. That's all it takes, right? Rule number 1. Cole Thornton, what's up, man? Thanks for joining us. So the Glock 43 sights, I already have a set of tritium sights on my 43X, which is my EDC. They're so like on. I'm not going to take them off. I'm not going to mess with them at all. But the 48 though, I basically have factory sights on it, but it's a 48 with a Streamlight TLR7 sub with a Sig Romeo Zero or whatever the hell it is, the little small polymer shitter red dot, which is the RMSC print. And because the steel cage wouldn't fit, I literally just like drilled holes through the solid steel to be able to get it to fit. So that way it has like a cage around it. And then what I'm going to do is you don't necessarily need to run suppressor height sights because it's a smaller slide, right? Smaller sights, but also that on the MOS model, which mine's the MOS, it the red dot sits a little bit lower. Now, if you're not running the steel cage, bro, you don't need any different sights like at all. Besides from the fact that they're polymer and you should replace them anyway, because I don't know if you've ever dropped something with polymer sights, but you'll notice when you do. But I'm going to swap these out for the 48 MOS. And I'm probably going to swap out the red dot on it because let's be honest, a polymer red dot with a polymer lens is straight freaking garbage. And I'll put these upgraded sights on them as well. Anyone know how Dugan is doing? Sure hope he is doing good and having a good Christmas. God bless that crazy genius. Yeah, from what I had heard, he's doing okay. I haven't spoken to him in months, but probably 6 months. I haven't spoken to him, but I hope he's doing okay as well. Love that guy. And yeah, so I'll be throwing these, the 43, 43X, 48 ones on the oh no way, bro. Okay, so Key ASC says DLD After Dark, Kurt24 just gifted 5 subs. Bro, thank you so much, man. He just gifted 5 new channel members. Okay, so everybody type something in chat so you can see if you are now a channel member for free on behalf of Kurt. Kurt, thank you so much, man. You're so effing epic for doing shit like that. You, Mike McClune, Key ASE, like all you guys just are constantly doing things to contribute to others, and I appreciate y'all, man. You're totally like rule number oneing this ish. Fama James, what's up, brother? So, because yeah, Joe Morris said Kurt gave him his channel membership. Kurt, you got dang gentleman and scholar, you. Yeah, Moose 47. Okay, nice. So Moose 47 got it. Does it say sometimes it'll actually break it down, it'll say who received them. Does it say that? Farmer James, I didn't know if you saw this, but that company, hey, yo, Doc, Chamber Defense, um, Farmer James, what we were discussing is that this company, Angry Bear Arms, I've been hearing some great things about them, so I hit them up and got a set of suppressor, steel and tritium sights. Some are red dot sights, or suppressor head sights. One of them is standard, but one's for the standard 17, 19, 26. One's for the 43, 43x, 48. One of them is for the 21, and they literally put my logo and my name on the packaging. Like, how dope is that? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I just thought that was super cool, man. Great touch. And because it's Angry Bear Arms and they got the little paw prints in there, it's the little things, y'all. I mean, one of the reasons why Cole Thornton, thank you. Appreciate that. We got a dope little tight knit community here, bro. Not gonna lie. Yeah, hell yeah, Kurt 24. Thank you, brother. You're the man, man. You're the man, man. Yeah, we get a little crazy every now and then, but we're mostly normal sometimes. Excuse me. What was I saying? Oh, but yeah, I was just blown away. Like the fact that they put my name on the packaging, it was a really nice touch. And for me personally, like Nate D, what's up, brother? For me personally, like I'm the dude that's taking a paint marker and I'm literally writing so I have a website where I sell jigs. It's dldhardware.com. And when anyone buys a jig, so I've sold in the last 3 months and some change, I've sold over 1,000 units. Okay. I had no idea. I thought I was just going to be selling shit to my viewers, but it's spanned way, way past that. Every time I sell a jig, I take a paint marker and I write thanks DLD, and then I write F the ATF on every single one. And that little thing has gotten like so much attention, and a lot of people like post pictures of them and shit like that, and it's just kind of getting a little out of hand, but it's the small things, right? It's the little things that people notice and appreciate and pay attention to. And so many people are like, wow, I got a handwritten note. Techno, what's up, brother? What's up, Mr. Koopa? CNT Designs and Arts, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm just, it's cool. It's cool. Super cool. So I like the little things like that. The small things, the small details, they matter. They matter. Yeah, everyone welcome Cole Thornton to the community, to the Glowies, to the CIATFBI Foundation. And gonna be more of those 110,000 candela lights available at the moment. I don't think they are. I think they sold out. I believe they sold out. But y'all, can we just say 110,000 candela? Like, bro, you were gonna be blinding astronauts with that shit. And can I just say that this OTF karambit is super based? Look at this shit. All right, let me get the light on it. All right, you ready? So this is the tack knives. This is the D2 steel model. Okay, so get it tucked in there real good. Okay, then fire that bitch like bam. Look at that. Tiger style. Look at that. And you can tell it's D2 because it says D2. No, it is dope though. Swoop. That thing goes, just kind of slurps back up in there. Slurp. Hold up. Oh my God, bro. See, I keep missing this shit. And this is so unfortunate that YouTube does not tell me. Well, YouTube doesn't tell StreamYard. So y'all see it. You guys see like, oh my God, like Mike McClune gifted 5 memberships and I don't see it. So thank you guys so much for telling me. Mike McClune, bro, you guys are going ham tonight. Mike McClune just gifted 5 memberships. So there's going to be 5 more of you. And apparently there's a way, y'all, if you enable gifts to be given to you, you have to actually click it and it'll ask you like constantly if you're on your phone, and you can enable gifts to be given to you. So that means that people can give you channel memberships. So hell yeah, you guys are awesome, man. I really appreciate you. Ron Wayne, Sport Brand, Taco Syndicate, Fluffy. The slurp is good. Bro, sometimes all you need is a slurp. Merry Christmas, everyone. Bro, shouts out to you, my man. You guys are incredible. Thank you so much, Mike McClune. This is kind of important. I was talking to somebody the other day. D2 holds a mediocre edge forever. Maximet and LMAX are some of the best knife steels. I'm not even hip to that. I'll have to look into that. I got the power of the eagle. Caw. Hell yeah. Oh snap! Sport Brand's channel member. Hell yeah, bro. That's so dope. Coop, have you been busy with your SDI? Yeah, you're going through Sonoran Desert Institute. So here's an interesting thing. So B Fairchild brings it up. Nate D mentions it too. So every single knife and even the spikes that I've gotten that are D2, I have not sharpened at all. And I'm not using them for, hey, look at that. Aaron Staton, new channel member. Only Dark could make an OTF sound kind of kinky. And you guys say I'm bad. I know that. Slurp. I mean, bro, this shit does like slurp back up in there. Watch. Y'all ready? Sloop. It's kind of more of a sloop than a slurp. I mean, if you really want to crank a blade back in something, this joint, y'all ready? Okay, hang on. Damn. Look at that. Dude, tack knives is where it's at, bro. For their higher end stuff, I'm not saying their non higher end stuff isn't good, but their higher end stuff is great. Here you go. I got a couple. No, some of y'all have seen this, right? Oh dang. Okay, see, that's another thing they don't show me. They don't show me that Coop just hit 9 months. Hell yeah. So this is the the tack knives. This is also D2 tool steel. This is the it's kind of like an inverted Tonto. It's the Warncliffe. And if you look at some blades like the Yo Jumbo from Spyderco, bro, those warnies are freaking mean. Like that angled at whatever the target may or may not be. That's gonna tear some shit up. All the knives and guns. I know. Yeah, Spyderco's fire. I've been. Oh my God, bro. What are y'all doing? Are you serious? Dude. Okay. CNT Designs and Arms just gave 5 channel memberships as well. Holy shit. Did you guys plan this? Bro, thank you guys so much. Let's see who got blessed. Dang, look at that. Playboy SFV. Hell yeah. Okay. Who else? We know Aaron Staton got one too. Who else? Kurt 24, C&T Arms, and Mike McLuhan all gave it. That's 15 new channel members. Bro, what? What? I just choked on my own spit. That's pretty disgusting, but also funny at the same time. No planes, we just let the shit fly. Hell yeah, man. Dude, that's so dope, man. But can it cut a tomato? Paper thin. Not paper thin, but I mean, this is the other one. This is probably my favorite OTF that I have. This when I put this in people's hands, I'm like, yo, what do you think this is valued at? And they're like, I don't know. The way it fires, the way it like snaps into place, like it's probably, $300, something like that. I'm like, yeah, 150, bro. And actually I got it on sale. It was like 150, and then if you use code dark, you get 20% off, which is it's like 130 something, I think, maybe less. I can't remember. But this thing is my literal favorite. The pocket clip is titanium, which is dope. Yeah, bro. Thank you guys so much, man. Nope, no plan to this madness. DLD after dark. Poster board then? Cardboard then? I could cut a tomato. I'll say that. I mean, so that's kind of what I was going for. So sorry, I got distracted with the memberships, Chena memberships. So basically, what I've been doing is when I get a knife, if a knife I have is intended for utilitarian use, I'll be mindful of the steel that I'm getting, and I will use it for utilitarian shit. But if I'm getting a knife that is intended for potential defensive use, and I guess any knife could be, right? Look how gorgeous that machining on the blade is. The thing is so dope. Um, excuse me. Then it's not touching a box. It's not touching tape. It's not touching anything. So I haven't had to sharpen D2 tool steel, this bad boy, the spike right here. Oh, shucks. This spike is D2 steel as well, right? That thing's got a beautiful profile to it. I love it. And when you draw this thing, it's like swoop, right? But look at that. I'm not cutting any boxes with that thing. Solid freaking steel spike. And that thing it's not like wicked sharp. It's wanted to stay as sharp as possibly I imagine. The OKC Rat 2 is some damn good D2. It's all in the heat treating. 100%. The company and how they, heat treat it and quench it and all that shit, that's everything. 100%. But man, this is like some medieval shit, bro. Like the pig sticker, yeah. The places I immediately think of sticking this in a defensive situation, of course it would depend, right? But they're bad places. Oh man, bad places. But look at that shit. I mean, that's so mean because it's not like sometimes like if you get cut, you don't even feel it, right? You're like, oh, pressure, right? And then you're like, oh, blood. This, you're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel it very, very badly. Let's see if I can get that light on it. Oh man, just look at the contour of it, man. That thing is so badass. And like all I gotta do is I gotta get one finger in there. If I get one finger there, then I can slide it out. I'm going to work. Agorizer, what's up? I didn't think many of us are giving away OTFs. What did I miss? Drywall and car door puncher. So I could definitely, smash a window with this if needed. But also think about it, right? If you need, lethal on one side, and if you need just ouchie face on one side, I mean, it's still spikes, right? Like it's still going to do some damage, but maybe you just want a little compliance instead of a little arterial blood. which is a little frothy. You know, Angry Bear Arms is going to be watching this in the beginning and be like, "Oh, cool, cool, wow, he's talking about our sights," and then 30 minutes later, we're talking about frothy arterial blood, and sticking D2 tools into disgusting places. Great. So there goes that business relationship. I'm just kidding. I actually don't have a relationship with him, as I said, but you know, I could have in the future if I didn't talk about like this. But yes, for the one that said, I don't know which one you were talking about, but yes, these are beautiful, and when they fire, I mean, these things snap like right into that thing is solid, bro. And look at that shine. And this I have not used to cut, you know, shit like you would with a utilitarian piece. This is a I don't know. I look, I love OTFs, but I'm not going to carry it as a primary. You know, these are kind of backup blades personally. Now this motherfucker, this thing is God. Like that thing is just so, man, I would feel bad. Like that's I can't even put it into words. Yeah, it's just bad. And I know a few of y'all out there, you got the halo. I can see your halo, your hang low. I'm gonna call this my hang low. And for that reason exactly. Yeah, this is a bad piece of steel for sure. It's yeah, it just like straight up just has that badass look to it, you know? But I like that kind of shit like that. Just makes me think like medieval type shit. Those would have been his last words. The lung collapser, right? Um, and that's the bottom line because Stone Cold said so. Dang, Stone Cold, I haven't heard that shit. I'm gonna gear up and head out 8 inches if you want. I guess I'll join DLD. No, it's all good. I'm actually gonna have to dark sport in the wood. I'm actually gonna have to head out here shortly. It's gonna be a shorter one today because if you guys can't tell, I'm kind of having to like whisper and stuff because I got the little one sleeping over there. So you know, I wanna, you know, I don't wanna keep her in there. Uh, I mean, she's good. Like she's sleeping, right? Like, but I wanna spend time with her and shit. Even if it's just laying in bed, like a freaking, you know, stupid dad stuff. I don't know. If you're a dad, you understand. Cherish the time with your family, you know. All right, now get ready. Somebody say swoop and swoop. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so for the one that, good night, Be Fairchild. It's good to see you, man. Nighty night, guys. The early pimp gets the perm. Yeah, it's good to see you, bro. It's good to see you, man. Thank you for hanging out. Appreciate you. Um, I know tonight's not a super exciting night, right? Usually, like we got a guest and we got like 80 motherfuckers in here, and you know we're just chilling tonight. I was kind of pumped to talk about the Angry Bear Arms sites, and they put my name and my logo on it like that. That's incredible. Made me feel special. Ain't gonna lie. He ain't never told no lie. Dark. Hold on. What did I just miss? It's such a sad horn. I know. It's such a sad horn. Dad stuff. Yeah. Dark. Then rubs the balls. The second mouse gets the cheese. Okay, DLD After Dark got the little human this weekend. It's all good. Yeah, I got the little human, you know. Hang low, sweet Slacy tool. Oh my god. That's it seems like that would be blasphemous to sing that, but also hilarious at the same time. Sport over the dead corpse over the first. I missed something. I don't know. Oh, I see. I see. It gets the cheese and then over the corpse. Okay. All right. That makes sense. DLD After Dark. I gotcha. P.S. Are you considering doing an Xmas Eve stream or week taking the night off? So I'll be taking a little bit of time off because I don't know if y'all remember like when we were kids, but do y'all remember getting like weeks off of school? Like, I swear to God, like my daughter is out of school every single opportunity that they can. Like, it's crazy. So that's probably going to be the week that we do the dark roast. So let's see. So that'd be dang. I'll probably take off the 24th and I'll probably return the 27th just because it's Christmas Eve and stuff like that, you know? Um, and then I'll probably do, I don't know if we could pull off the dark roast on like the 22nd, that'd be dope. Maybe the 29th, because then also we have um, New Year's New Year's Eve as well. But oh wow, New Year's Eve falls on a stream night. That's what's up. And then I have a birthday coming up in a couple weeks. So yeah, there'll be some. Oh, my birthday falls on a stream night. Oh snap! Yeah, so this will be cool. This will be cool. So we got um, Christmas Eve, New Year's Eve, and my birthday all fall within uh, a couple weeks of each other, all in the same you know time frame on a stream night. Hell yeah! We would get the week of Christmas and not go back till the second week of January. Yeah, so I I just don't think I got that much time off as a kid. Um, I always remembered it was like the week of Christmas and then returning like the first business day of January. So like a week and some change. They're giving her like 2.5 weeks off. I'm like, oh my God. Hey, Dark, my birthday's in a couple weeks too. Oh, hell yeah. That's awesome. And Ron, we must be old. Yeah, bro, I'm feeling old too, man. Trust me. Feeling old as a motherfucker. I don't even know how old I am because of the whole adoption and being kidnapped by Danes, raised by Saxons, born by Saxons, raised by Danes. It's a long story. But yeah, since I know some different people are in here now that were earlier, take a second and go on Instagram, go to Angry Bear Arms and show some love, shoot them a message and be like, yo, DLD After Dark was talking about you. Thanks for what you do in the community. And like a bunch of their pictures and shit like that. They put my name and logo on their packaging. I mean, I know I get it. They just like printed the shit out, right? But to me, like that's the important stuff. Happens to the best of us, Dark. Okay, so if you guys you may not know what I'm referring to, and that's okay. They're mid-century or mid-century. Mid so what? From 1009, no, from 1006 to 1019. I don't remember the exact dates, but we're talking like you know, when England was being like uh formed, I guess. It was during a time of war when pagans and Christians were literally killing each other, right? Sorry, my bad. And there was a warrior. He's known uh, to most as Uhtred the Bold. And there's a story about him that is now a Netflix series. And y'all know how I feel about like Netflix and Amazon and Disney and shit like that. But I just steal my wife's login. Don't let her know. I'm gonna go out on a limb and guess that she doesn't watch this, at least an hour deep into it. But so there's a Saxon, right? It was damn, what was it? Hold on. Just sent Angry Bear Arms an IG message. Hell yeah, see? That's what we do, baby. That's what we do. Stephen Kilpatrick was bro. Stephen Kilpatrick is late, so now I gotta tell him all over again too. Winter of 77 to 78, we were off for 3 weeks because of massive snow. So that's a little different, right? That's a little different. Let me back up a little bit. So Uhtred the Bold, which is Uhtred, son of Uhtred, which was a Saxon king in I'm trying to remember where it was. It was starts with a B. Hold on, because this is a dope story, and I want you guys to, if you can, if you have gay flicks, I want you to watch it. It's actually pretty dope. Hold on. Uhtred the Bold, Northumbria, but there's a certain. Hold on. And I mean, this is a real mofo, right? Like, yeah, there was a Netflix like special or whatever, but this mofo was Bebenberg. Yeah. Okay. So Uhtred of Bebenberg, Uhtred the Bold. He was one of the greatest warriors of that century. Okay. While other dudes were going out with their sword and their shield, he would literally chuck his shield and he would go out with a sword and a dagger and just go to work. So when dudes would come in and swipe down with their sword, he would just shrink their sword away and then dagger, and he was just a beast. And he killed hundreds of Danes. And I know this is kind of the weird thing because he was a Saxon. So if you guys think back right to the history, white, Anglo-Saxon, Protestant, like that, see what I'm saying? His father, which was the king of Bebenberg in Northumbria, they got ambushed one night and they were killed by a bunch of Danes, which are Vikings. Not all Danes are Vikings, I don't think, but at the time, right, the Danes were pagan Vikings. So their village is attacked, and they basically wipe everybody out. But he was actually like fighting. T for Tejas, I'll send you a message with the info. The EDC spike is nasty. I'll definitely send it to you though. So their whole village gets attacked, right? And this kid, he's like 9 years old, Uhtred, and he puts on chainmail. He puts on a helmet, a shield, and a sword, and he rides out to the battlefield. And he tries to fight. He tries to kill the guy that killed his dad. So his dad was killed on the battlefield. His dad was the king of Bebenberg in Northumbria, and everybody was massacred. They ended up keeping like 3 kids. One of them was Uhtred, and this is a kid that was a Christian, a baptized Christian Saxon, who was then taken by Vikings, and he was like a slave to them in the beginning, but then he was basically raised by these pagan Vikings. And it's such a unique thing because it's basically like being a mutt. Like, he had nowhere to call home. He was a baptized Christian Saxon that was taken from his royal family because he was the heir to that kingdom at that point. And he was taken by these pagan Vikings that basically turned him into a Danish Viking. But when he grew up as an adult, he served like King, what is it, Edelham and Edward II and all those guys. And he was fighting for the Saxons, and he was killing Danes, even though he was raised by Danes, and he was a pagan himself. And it's kind of a crazy story. So this Netflix series came out, and again, you know, like I said, I don't fuck with lignite sex, and that's funny. Um, y'all know, God damn, sorry, y'all know I don't fuck with Netflix, but like I said, I canceled my membership, but I definitely stole my wife's login. I'm just saying, I borrow my wife's login. So this story is called The Last Kingdom, right? And it is probably one of the best medieval shows that actually digs into the conflict between Saxon and Danish pagan Vikings, and it is brutal. I mean, it is brutal. If y'all want to get on some like next level medieval crazy shit, there's like 7 seasons and y'all will get lost in the shit. It's only on Netflix. I'm sure you could probably find it somewhere else, but it is an excellent show. And the show was so good, like it made me want to do like all that research to learn about the actual dude. I'm like, okay, is there really a dude named Uhtred? So I find out there is a dude named Uhtred. Okay, is there really a dude named Uhtred that was like a badass warrior? Yeah, he was actually way more badass than they even, made him out to be in the series. Okay, well, was he really, a baptized Christian Saxon that was raised by Danes to be a Danish pagan? And it's like all this crazy stuff, man. It's next level shit. So if you're looking for something that is like extremely entertaining, and you can, like Sandwich Chef said, borrow access to an account. Hey, my dude, did you start crying dark? No, no crying yet. You mean did I start crying watching The Last Kingdom, or did I start crying when I saw that Angry Bear Arms put my name and logo on their night sights? It's just a dope ass show. What's up, Murphy's Law, by the way? Blizzard of 96. I remember that. It was like 4 feet. I got trapped at work. EMS only time ever ambulances couldn't go out. Closed the doors and would throw snowballs at National Guard trucks as they drove by. Ambulance service. Yeah. Okay. I didn't know if you were actually serious. But yeah, it's I remember the Blizzard of 94. In the Blizzard of 94, I went out and I took, those big yardsticks. First, I tried it with like one of the cardboard mailing tubes, and I shoved it down into the snow, and I was just waiting to see like, how far it would go, and I would like measure it and stuff. And then I came out later and it was just like a soggy heaping mess that was like all flaccid and leaning over on the snow. But I swear to God, we got like 4 feet, right? Am I tripping, or did we get like 4 feet? So I got to cover that up real well. Does anyone think we will see our Second Amendment rights fully restored by July 4th, 2025, when America turns 250 years old? I think that we will be fighting off our neighbor cannibals by that point, honestly. I mean, I would love to see our rights fully restored. Now, understand what that would mean. Seeing our rights fully restored would mean repealing the NFA, repealing the GCA, and repealing thousands and thousands of firearm rules, restrictions, and laws that are completely unconstitutional and wrong. You would think that the point that we're at right now, with everything that's happened in our favor, including Bruin, that it would be no question, right? But I don't know. So he's saying July 4th, 2025, when America turns 250 years old. I mean, that is a very important date. That's a good way to look at it. I would love to see at least positive movement. I'm hopeful, and I'm also becoming slightly apathetic because it's hard for me, man. It's I go through these phases of, hope and just being totally fucking black pilled, man. I no, I agree. We can absolutely hope, and I would love to hope and believe and even wish, right? But there was a man, and this man had a big impact on my life. He was a tall man. He had a gray beard. And I heard this man speak before. And this man, when he spoke, someone mentioned wishing for something. And he looked at the boy that mentioned that. And he said, "Son, wish in one hand, shit in the other, and see which one fills up first." And that was Billy Bob Thornton as Bad Santa. I'm just saying, Santa Claus? See, you knew. That's like a minute behind. And does anyone remember the Freedom Train that toured America in 1976? It crossed the country for a year, showcasing America's treasures for everyone to see. I remember it. Damn. Dude, that is some Clint Smith shit right there, right? Best advice ever, right? Wish in one hand and shit in the other and see which one fills up first. I mean, it's a brutal lesson, especially for a child, right? But which one is, you know, actually like you guys get what I'm saying. It's better than the Ligma train, the 310 to Ligma. Oh, I killed myself. The 310 to Ligma. Tim Hoppa, have you seen the DLD special night sights from Angry Bear Arms? Oh, no, I'm kidding. They're not DLD special, but I just, guys, sorry. I'm going to keep showing this off because can I just be honest and say how dope it is that Angry Bear Arms put my name and logo on these night sights? Like, you gotta be honest here. Like, they may accidentally send these to someone else, right? And someone's gonna be like, "Oh, you work with Doc? I could never," something like that. I don't know. Maybe not. Sorry, I just totally nostril blew into the mic. Hold on. Shit in one hand and shit in the other, then rub it all over yourself is the better version. That's pretty foul. They get an A+ for extra effort. They do. And I know, like, look, a lot of people are coming in and coming out. So I'll say it just one more time. Do me a favor. Angry Bear Arms is a company that I've been hearing a lot of great things about. I picked up some sights from them. Standard Glock 17, 19, 26 tritium and steel night sights, and 48, 43X, 43 night sights. Of course, steel with tritium inserts. And then also the Glock 21, which I cannot wait to switch these out because my freaking 21, yeah, and I have the low joints too with the thin front. That's, bro, I swear to God, you could shoot skeet with this Glock 21 that I got. Like, this shit is crazy. But no, the dope thing is that they literally put, because they were sending it to me directly, they literally put DLD After Dark and my logo on these things, and I just thought that was so cool. So if you guys could do me a favor, hit them up on Instagram, except G23 because he's banned from Instagram for life. I remember. Hit him up on, yes, Clint. I'll more on that in 1 second. So hit them up on Instagram, follow them, like all of their shit, and then if you could send them a message and just be like, "I heard about you on DLD After Dark, and I appreciate what you're doing in the community. Your sites look great." Something like that. That would mean the world to me. and to them, that could be your Christmas gift to them. By the way, should I get another one of these Magpul beanies and do it as a giveaway? I was trying to do a giveaway this weekend, but yeah, Murphy's Law. Check them out, man. Check them out. Okay, so the 50 GI conversion on the 21. I've fired a couple of those. The stainless one is dope. Timbo Slice says 50 GI destroys your Glock. I wasn't aware of that. And after you do that, subscribe to Murphy's Law on YouTube. Yes, the answer is always yes. So right now, Supply Co. I don't think they're advertising it, but right now, 1776 Supply Co. actually has 50 GI kits available. And if you buy a 50 GI kit, it comes with ammo. The most difficult thing to find out of the whole package. It comes with ammo. 50 GI, more like 50 GD. Yeah, I know for sure. Oh, snap. Hey, Senor Bob, thank you for doing that. Senor Bob mentioned you in a comment. Wanted to thank you for hooking Dark up with the science, dude. Hell yeah. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. That's awesome. Yeah, Angry Bear Arms is a dope ass company. And the fact that they put my name on their packaging, like, bro, like, y'all are crazy. I cannot believe y'all did that. Like, this is so special. And I know that I keep going back to this. I keep showing y'all, but it's because people keep coming and going. So my bad. SL, what's up, man? He says, yo, Dark, what's up? What's poppin', fam? Thanks for joining us. Appreciate you. We appreciate you, Dark. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all are the shit, man. For real. Like, the whole reason that I do this is because of y'all. Like, if I didn't have a community like you guys, man, it wouldn't be worth it. Ain't gonna lie. Just take off 0.10 and go with 40. Nah, at least do a 10 mil. If you want to do something, so like I've built like 3 dozen, actually a hair over 3 dozen Glocks now, and most of them are 9mm. I want to do a ADXR 920. What's up, brother? ADXR 920. I just want to say, don't like jump in and start giving away subs because Kurt 24 already gave away 5 subs. C&T Designs and Arms gave away 5 subs, and then Mike McClune gave away 5 subs. So you guys have already given away so much tonight. Please don't contribute anything else. I'm grateful for all you guys. It's Christmas time, so please focus on yourself and your families and all that. But thank you. I love all y'all. The feds are pausing that and looking at the reflection, bro. Which one? The reflection of the oh fuck, what did I show? Night, what up? ADXR 920 night. He said, okay, maybe next time. Hell yeah. Loving the hat. Thank you. What's up, Craig? Looking good to see you, man. It's Christmas time in Hollis, Queens. Great jam. Great jam. What was that one movie? I think it's called my bad. I think it's called The Night Before Christmas. They killed that karaoke of the Run DMC Christmas time song. Killed it. Yeah, so name sounds like a new Hayabusa model. So his name is actually a Shadow Systems. Okay, hold on. Now I got to show y'all one other thing. Hold on. Dang it. I'm going to have to grab it. 1 second. Trust me, this will be worth the wait. or Ducati. Okay, hold on. What did I miss? So, what were the Feds going to pause and flip around or something like that? Hold on. Make sure. I think I missed something. Oh, looking at the reflection. Oh, hold on. The reflection of what? Fluffy Bunny Arsenal. What reflection did I mess up? Did I dox myself or something? Oh, okay. All right. He says, just kidding, because you never know. I'd be making mistakes and. Oh, the reflection of what's in the box. Yeah. Damn, I didn't think about that. Facts though. That's yeah. Damn, you would actually have to do some serious work to ding dong. It literally just light bulb. Um, the knife. The knife. Facts. So you're right. Okay, so we've had some conversations about this, and you know, generally speaking, lower parts kits and slide parts kits have gotten really bad names in our community, right? Most companies that sell lower parts kits and slide parts kits suck large throbbing cocks. And especially if they're like $39.99. Okay, let's just be honest. And I told you guys that a certain company has basically made like the best like combination of parts in our community. Now, what they've done is they have gone, instead of going to the cheap ass like companies that most of us see out here for like the the $40 lower parts kits and shit like that. Your Yeah, so Supply Co has basically taken parts kits from all sorts of different companies, including, y'all ready for this? I told y'all I was going to show y'all, including Shadow Systems. Okay. Now, they have lower parts kits and slide parts kits that are matched with a lot of Shadow Systems parts. Shadow Systems, in my opinion, are like literally second to OEM. Okay. Some would even say they're better, but you got the stamp right there, the SS200. It's hard to see right there, but that's Shadow Systems. You can usually see by the two roll pins, they are see-through. You can see my hat through them. The two roll pins in their trigger, and this is their flat-faced trigger. And this is a Shadow Systems connector, a Shadow Systems housing, a Shadow Systems trigger bar, and a Shadow Systems trigger, Shadow Systems spring, all this shit. And this actually is compatible with Gen 1, 2, and 3, and 4. You can tell by the shape there, but it doesn't give you wobble in the Gen 3 frames because of the way that they've designed this to give it some uh, negative like resistance, right? And if you look at their other parts, I want to look at all your parts. This is my second one that I've gotten from Supply Co. I may have others. I just have a lot of parts. Okay? So here is a slide stop. This one is extended. If you've ever messed with any Shadow Systems, you know what the deal is. But look right there, SS25 Shadow Systems, and yeah, these are all Shadow Systems. Now, I'm not like guaranteeing that every lower parts kit that you get from Supply Co is going to be Shadow Systems parts, but let me see if this one has a stamp. But yeah, I mean, the dope thing is that they partnered with companies like that so they can provide a better value. And did you know? So this actually became a topic. Oh yeah, 1776 slide parts kits and lower parts kits are 100% good to go. That's what I'm saying. They're literally selling parts kits for nearly the same cost as other companies selling those Taiwanese junk ones with Shadow Systems parts, OEM parts, and other very, very good notable companies. Now, this is also Shadow Systems, but this one is the first one that I've had where the plunger safety and the firing pin are not that kind of burnt bronze color, but this is indeed Shadow Systems. And did you know people are selling OEM strikers for like $75? I'm like, what? Like you can buy an OEM slide parts kit for 120 bucks. Why would you have? I don't know. I don't get it. People are crazy, but yeah. So 100% 1776 Supply Co is good to go for their lower parts kits and their slide parts kits, and I would highly recommend them. And actually, funny enough, Rich was building a couple um, gats, and so I personally, in the past, I had no problems with their LPKs, um, with JSD's LPKs, and I even have like some of their guns that like I carried and I represented them for a very long time, JSD. But and I'm not trying to shit on them. I think everybody is it's important that we all kind of work together and support each other. But if you are having problems with those parts, for an example, Flying Rich was putting two 19s together and he was having problems. He literally could not get his firearms to function. And he may or may not have been using parts like that. Again, no shade, right? Like, not all Glock shit is compatible. We've all talked about that like hundreds of times. And he switched over to the Shadow Systems parts that he got from Supply Co. in the lower and the slides, and both builds worked like that. It's kind of like we say, like, look, if you use OEM parts, then you're going to reduce the risk of malfunctions and issues and problems that you would have with the build. Um, I would take that same stance with Shadow Systems as well. Yeah, and I spoke with him recently with Supply Co, and I was like, you guys don't sell LPKs and SPKs like just on their own like this, do you? And he was like, no, we don't really do it. We just sell like kits. And I was like, bro, if you sell these on their own, like on the side, excuse me, you're going to make a killing because people are going to be way more willing to go just purchase, a $50 kit to, make their gun works. OEM LPK at Midway, $49.99, and trigger shoe with bar for $15.99. Okay, so hold on. So the LPK is $49.99, and it's an OEM Glock LPK, but it doesn't come with a trigger bar. The trigger bar is an extra $15. I just want to make sure I understand that. So it'd be $75 for an OEM lower parts kit. That's not bad. I just want to throw out, you'd be looking at less for a complete Shadow Systems lower parts kit. And yes, Midway as well. Big Tex is the place for OEM parts kits. But remember, you can definitely get those parts there. but helping somebody in the community, like Supply Co. or like some of these other companies, would be a great deal of help. Thank you. P80 rear rails caused my build to go FA. Had to replace with Aves and some elbow grease. Dang. Yeah. Sometimes it's usually two things that cause that. And I don't know if I want to say what two things cause it. Take the Glock Armorers course, and you'll see exactly what two things would cause that. Very, very simple things. Very simple. So live life because you just joined us and you're one of the homies. I'm going to share this with you too. So I have been hearing a lot of good things about Angry Bear Arms, and I worked out a deal for them to send me over some sites, and they sent me over these sites. They're really dope steel and tritium sites, like hackathorn style sites. Some are suppressor, some are standard. This is for the standard Glocks, 43X, 48, and 43, and the Glock 21 size. And they put my effing logo and name on the packaging. How dope is that? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. That's fire. That's fire. That's like fwah, 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 fwah. Dark after DLD. Are your parts as high quality as mine? I've heard about your parts, okay? And your parts are old, flaccid, and crusty. Mine are youthful and hard. Sorry. Yeah, so if you guys could do me a favor tonight, this evening, if you could go over, give a follow, like the last like 10 of their pictures, and send a message or leave a comment for Angry Bear Arms. Here, maybe backwards. Here, I'll swap it back over. Hold up. Floop. Boop. All right, send a message to Angry Bear Arms on Instagram and just be like, I heard about you from DLD After Dark. Thank you so much for what you do for the community. Your sites are dope, like blah blah blah. That would mean a great deal to me, and that would also mean a great deal to the company as well. And they're doing good shit for people like us, man. So we gotta show them some love. Now let's flip it. Okay, flipped it back over. Joe Morse, that is incredibly inappropriate and hilarious. Yeah, I got a Freedom Wolf right over here. I don't know, man. I've actually dope thing. If I knew this forever ago when I bought those stupid ass lower parts kits from Lone Wolf, which are dog shit, these will fit in the Freedom Wolf because that's a Gen 4 compatible trigger housing. Just saying. And Shadow Systems will work, whereas you may have issues with Lone Wolf. Those trigger housings with the well, you guys make your own decisions. I'm not trying to shit on parts like that. DLD, have you seen that movie, Lord of War? Let's start a poll, okay? Let's start a poll in chat. Who here thinks I've seen the movie, Lord of War? We'll get a 0 for no and a dick for yes. Just saying. Bona stream. I just want to see what people's guesses are. I got an OEM one from Glock Store. Okay, nice. Boner. Yep. Of course he has. He loves Nick Cage. Big boner. Okay, I like it. Dark PF940C 1923 sold out on your site. Okay, yes. So I do need to hit that too. So I have sold out of, and I wasn't trying to poke fun. I was just taking an opportunity to big PP. Take an opportunity to ask for a poll, ask for engagement, ask for a poll. Yes. So I have seen the Lord of War movie probably 200 times, and it's great. Chode. Um, yes, the Lone Wolf does need a Gen 4 trigger housing, which is why the Shadow Systems Gen 1 through 4, if you see the shape of that right there, are compatible with it as well. Oh, he said 0. No, I've seen it. Not Warlord, Lord of War. Facts. Finally, the heathen shows up. I know, right? I'm with you, Dark. Lone Wolf parts suck. Yeah, I mean, here's what I'll say, okay? Lone Wolf parts suck. Lone Wolf slides, like the OEM style slides, are the closest to OEM you will ever get without getting OEM, hands down. They're like magical. I don't know what they did. I don't know how they did it. I guess they like duplicated it. They used like an SLA resin printer, duplicated it, and then machined it out of like a bar of soap. And then they like, I don't know, like resurrected Lazarus again, and then he hand sculpted it from gold. And then I don't know what they did, but they are literally exactly to OEM spec. They have enough give to it to where they'll work on obviously OEM frames, polymer 80 frames, 3D printed frames, and they're tight enough tolerances to work with almost everything. So you're not going to end up with issues with like the locking block, barrel lug, fitment issues with the slide. But they're not too loose on their tolerances. Those slides are excellent. So I will say that. I will give them credit where credit's due. And I've got a couple of those, and their barrels. I'm not a big fan of the Alpha Wolf barrels because that phosphate or nitride finish is like super dry. It's like the barrel just like drags on it. But it's their older barrels are good. I'm just saying. Apparently, the dude that movie was based on was prisoner swapped for a lady basketball player. Dang, that's right. That was him. Jeez. Actually, you might have known about it way before the news, so I changed my mind. One. Lady is up for debate, in my opinion. Their barrels are good. I have a few, no problems. Yeah. Tim P. Davidson. Yeah. Hey, Angry Bear Arms. Oh, did they join the stream? No. Hold up, let me see. That'd be great if they join the stream and see a whole bunch of dicks flapping around. Okay, so let me touch on the jigs real quick. So, yeah, I got a prototype barrel from them that is a Glock 42 threaded barrel. They also made a Glock 42 barrel in Makarov, 9mm Makarov. So you can actually convert your Glock 42 380 to a suppressed Makarov like that with just a barrel swap. It's dope. Yeah, and you can find them every now and then. Sometimes they have them on their site, but the first one I got was a prototype. Because of the thickness of the barrel, there's no shoulder, so you have to be very mindful of how tight the suppressor is on that thing. Oh yeah, he must have had some stories. The stories of all the freaking grenades. Give me the gun of Rambo. Okay, so jigs. So here's the deal. So I have ran out of jigs for. I'm currently out of jigs for. Let me say it differently. I have jigs of the polymer 80 jigs for subcompacts, so 26, 27, 33. I have the full size jigs for 17, 22, 31. And I have an order coming in this coming up week. Okay. Wednesday. And let's just say it is a large order. Very large, like tractor trailer pallet large. No big deal. I'm just saying. And because we want to keep coming out like constantly with DLD jigs, I have DLD PF45 jigs. I have DLD Glock 43 jigs, and something very exciting. I'm just going to show y'all. So I know y'all. Oh, whoops. Sorry. That's a girthy order. So this is the DLD PF45 jig, and this has the DLD drill guides. Okay. So you can reuse this jig over and over and over because you're just going to basically use the drill guides as a throwaway piece. So you're using a $10 throwaway part instead of a $30 throwaway part, and you will get professional holes every single time. Professional holes. I know. Any problems with P80 on the prices DLD After Dark? Since they want to charge too much, they're charging $50 for a jig. I've been selling them for $25 for months. So yes, there's a problem with that, and I'm going to be honest with you guys, but I'll get to that, promise. So this is the DLD PF45 jig. This happens to have the drill guides in there. This one's mine though. This one belongs to me. 24 Kurt. That's funny. And we're at like 150 of those DLD PF45 jigs sold. Okay. And I've had one person say the jig was off. Due to the nature of DIY products, it's difficult for us to take returns on things like that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, let's see, out of 150, one person says that my holes is fucked up. Your holes could be fucked up with a P80 jig too. Anybody ever fucked up a frame with a P80 jig? But you can always fix a P80 frame. Just saying. So then we put a lot more. Oh, shucks. I grabbed the wrong one. So this is actually another PF45, right? It actually says DLD hardware, right? I thought I grabbed a 43 jig, but it's the same style. Notice, though, you will not have to be taping your jig shut anymore, okay? This has 4 bolts on it. 4 bolts that tighten shut, 2 twice-coated high-speed drill bits that you can use over and over and over again. They're very sharp, and they will blow through your polymer like no problem. And these things have been nearly flawless. We've tested them on hundreds of frames. Like, the amount of frames that we sacrifice for this, and also the amount of thank you, SL. BV Luminous, what's up, brother? And the amount of a lot of the frames that we grabbed were like formerly functioning frames that we grabbed and threw them in the jig and just lined them up, right? And they line up perfectly. So I have a Glock 43 version of this as well, and it's just the same, right? Now the drill guides are marked right and left as well, and the clamshells are marked right and left as well, so people can actually not be retarded. And thank you, Clint Eastwood, I appreciate that. Dark, ever try this cigarette filter with a few drops of super glue to patch a hole? No. If you use super glue with, I mean, I guess that's a good idea, I guess, because there's some level of fiberglass in menthol filters. But take like a puddle of super glue and then a little bit of baking soda, and that will give you a hard polymer. And if you really want to go ham, what you do is you take some of the shavings of the color of the frame that you're using, right? Work that into the puddle of super glue, like get it like powder, and then throw baking soda in there. Don't like just throw a whole ass load, like practice with it first, and then just get it right in the hole, push it in, and you will have like in a hard ass polymer epoxy basically, and then you can just go through and drill right back through it. The other thing that I would Dickosaurus Rex is on Thingiverse. It is. So I actually know the guy that devved that. The guy that developed the first dickhead dinosaur. There's also a vagina one too. Was a guy from Texas who actually taught me like everything in the beginning about like getting started printing. Like this dude was awesome. So shout out to you if you're out there in the world somewhere. Love you, bro. Oh, bro. It farts when I push it in the hole. Right in the hole. But not a whole ass load. You got it. So here's something that is new that I would like to introduce that I've never shown before. This is something that's brand new. It just dropped this week, okay? And I want you guys to look at how clean this. I mean, it's nuts. So you tell me if somebody is off on their jig, okay? Look at those holes, baby. This is the PF940C jig from obviously DLD. So this is a 19 jig. So this will be posted up on the website very soon. So this will be posted up very soon. PF940C. You got the 4 bolts. So every single one of our jigs bolts with 4 bolts. So no more taping jigs like a fucking Neanderthal. And then of course you got your included drill bits as well. And these are like within a few bucks of the cost of polymer 80 jigs. And people are getting better results. I'm just saying. Are we still talking about frames? Yeah, so I'm pumped. So you thanks, brother. Appreciate you, Taco. I would say about half dozen of the best developers in the business all came in and put their minds together on this, because like when you look at a jig, how big is a polymer 80 jig, right? Versus like, hold up. My bad. Hold up. Here we go. So this is a PF9SS, which is a Glock 43 jig. So when you think of a polymer 80 jig, the polymer 80 jigs are like big rectangles, right? They're like gigantor. Look at this. We have it whittled down to be only what it needs to be, right? It covers the exact places that it needs to, and nothing more, nothing less. Still bolts down. You get a good picture there? Hold on. There you go. Still bolts down. You still got the twice coated two-tone high-speed drill bits, and obviously the 4 bolts, all the hardware and all that shit are in there too. And this thing's freaking solid, dude. Solid. And if you wanna keep your big for nothing, right? If you want to keep your frame in the jig while you do all the other work, you can. But let's be honest, like most people that are cranking out frames, damn, look how gorgeous these drill bits look like freaking jewelry. I'll have to, but I'm working on a video right now. I'll have to actually wait. We need to stack jigs too, bro. Not to be a dick or a Debbie Downer, but didn't everyone know to stack these fuckers? Yeah, I mean, You gotta stack jigs, you gotta stack frames. Like, bro, look, almost every single one of those boxes has a frame in there, or a frame and a jig, or a frame and a jig and rails and bits and all that. It we knew that we were gonna run into a situation when it was like unknown. I was like, okay, it's time to stack up because I never want to be without the ability of building firearms, even just for fun. Not even to mention like the obvious uh you know the other aspect of it, the necessity to, right? Like if you needed to be able to build a firearm for whatever reason. I think I've mostly got the 9 millimeter Glock aspect covered, but Dark, do you have a discount code for us channel members on your site? So I actually don't right now. The only discount that I do have on the website is for the PWEDC patches. So you basically get them for $10 shipped. Um, which if you put PWEDC, if you put a PD, bleh, let's start this over. Well, thank you for asking, Fluffy Bunny Arsenal. I appreciate the question. I do have one for a PWEDC patch. If you go to dldhardware.com and you put a PWEDC patch in your cart, and then you put PWEDC 10 in the discount code, it will remove the $8.50 or whatever shipping, and you'll just pay $10 for it. So you guys can feel free to go to town if you want those. I'm working on something right now, and Dark is Merchant of Death 2.0. Thanks, man. Dark going to be doing New York reloads all day. Oh, bro. Yeah. I see a Ron Wayne patch. Sorry, guys. I'm a little proud of that since I designed it. Oh, hell yeah, man. And not only that, I'm not sure if you saw this earlier, but right when he came in, I was like, bam. That's awesome. You guys did an excellent job. And yes, Ron Wayne patch right there. Let's see. Oh, look at that. We got people buying jigs. Thanks, man. Appreciate you guys. Now, some people have reached out to me and they're like, yo, I love what you're doing. I love, with the DLD jigs, like that's dope. But I really only feel comfortable, using polymer 80 jigs. That's fine. You can give the DLD jigs a shot. It's worth a shot. Trust me. I'm going to be doing a video and I'm actually going to be showing a frame that I, use a DLD jig on. And some people, though, just have a preference of, only sticking to old habits. I'm just kidding. Some people just prefer the P80 jigs, and that's fine. I'm planning on always carrying them. Now, here's an issue. So I believe I'm allowed to just speak freely about this, okay? So here's the deal. So I've been selling polymer 80 jigs since August, right when the rule change hit. And I was originally selling them for $20. Now, I wasn't taking at the time into account how expensive the shipping was. I mean, I've spent like almost 10 grand on shipping in the past like 3 months and some change. Okay. And thank you guys for oh nice. Hell yeah. That's dope. Thank you, man. Thank you, Fluffy Bunny Arsenal. Appreciate the support. I'm working on something too. It's going to be specific for the P80 jigs. Now, lab builds for life. That's so me. I'm still building in my lab. So here's the deal. So I had to bump the price up to $25. Now, when I see what other people are selling them for, I'm like, shit, $25 is more than fair. And $25 gets you a brand new jig, literally wrapped in plastic. Of course, the plastic also has F the ATF written on it, which is great and fancy, I know. Thanks, Mike McClune. Nah, getting jiggy with it. But also, other people are selling them. I mean, originally, people were selling them for like $50, $60, $75, $100. I saw an auction Oh, hold on. One second. Sorry, I thought I heard my little one. I was like, "Oh no." Yeah, if she gets up, I'm just gonna have to cut it. Um, Interesting, Blade Boy. Thank you. Um, Rugrat calls. So, I've been selling them for 25 bucks. A lot of places are selling them for 35. Some are selling them for more. Now, $35. Let me back up a little bit. If you notice, Polymer 80 came out and they said, so and so is going to be selling frames because y'all know they can't be doing both, right? They had to pick one. Polymer 80 said, we're going to be selling jigs. So they said, we're going to sell jigs for $50. Okay, so I'm doing brand new Polymer 80 jigs, literally wrapped in plastic, never used, and also including drill bits for 25 bucks. They're selling them for 50. I think they are including the bits. Um, I'm not certain, but I'm pretty sure they are. Now, for anybody that has a business agreement with Polymer 80, you agree to their policies, which their policy is that their MSRP is $50 and their MAP pricing is $35. So, what does that mean for me and what does that mean for you guys? Well, their MAP pricing means minimum advertised pricing, and their MAP is $35. So, they said they will not do any more orders for me unless I adjust my pricing to $35. Now, I had a really tough time with that because I was like, man, I don't want to sell them for $35. I don't need to sell them for $35. I want to give my people the best price that I absolutely can. Y'all know I'm not doing this for money. Yeah, if I made another 10 bucks on the last like 1,100 units that I did, that'd be great, right? I don't give a fuck about the money. I have been honest about this. I don't give a fuck about the money. I don't care about the money. Um, I want to sell them for the best price available, which $25 just happens to be that price that basically covers the shipping, covers the cost of the jig, and leaves a little bit for profitability too. Because I would like to be able to do this. Um, they shut down T for what? Hold on. Okay. No, sorry. My bad. I misunderstood. Um, okay, so basically, what I'm going to do is I am going to abide by their agreement, by the agreement that I signed, and I'm going to advertise the jigs for $35, even though my price is 25. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a big rolling banner at the bottom of the screen that says use code FPAD for $10 off of any Polymer 80 jig. What do you guys think? You think that's a good idea? Fully semi-automatic. Still don't know how to use the thing and keep getting banned. Yeah, I don't know about Rocky Brass. I haven't seen that shit in forever. Because I think, look, this is what's most fair. I'm not going to just up and change my price. I already felt guilty about changing it the $5 to cover shipping, right? Um, this code FTATF facts. Um, change the code to something that won't get you sued. That's probably a good idea. No, so I spoke with them and I was like, look, I'm not going to do that. And number one, I'm not going to do that. Number two, because I'm not going to do it to my people, right? Because there's no purpose in having this site if I'm like if you're making me overcharge people. The whole purpose of this was to be able to give something that people needed to keep 80% building alive, to keep 80% Glocks alive. And yeah, I got other shit on there too, right? But if I have to charge more overcharge for it, it's it's not what I intended it to be. So I had said, okay, if I were to do this, right, and if I were to follow your map policy, and the minimum advertised pricing is $35, and verbatim, I said, if I were to put a large scrolling, you know, banner at the bottom that said, you know, use code whatever XYZ for $10 off, would that be fair? The reason I'm asking this is because you told me you're heavily um, enforcing your map policy, but every other company that's selling jigs is selling them for $29.99, plus $10 shipping or whatever, plus $8 shipping, or $30.99 or $28.99 or $25.99 or whatever. They're trying to get as close as they can to my price, but they're larger companies with more overhead. And I'm just trying to do this to help to help people. And of course, I'm making money too. Like, just so you guys know, I'm being honest about that. I'm making money too. But anyway, come on, PLA, what's up, brother? So I said, because all these other people are not abiding by your map policy, if it's $35 for minimum advertised pricing, if I advertise that pricing, but the actual transaction is done for lesser, would that be fair? They said yes. So I was like, cool, game, I'll do that. Now, I was joking when I said the code would be like FPAT or something like that. That wouldn't be kind, and you guys know me, right? It's all about being kind. It just the one thing I can stand behind with PSA, they're here for the community in a strong way. Yeah, they are. There's some stuff behind the scenes, y'all. Like once I got into this world of, and I know I'm just selling jigs, right? But the amount of interactions that I have to have with that I get to have with other companies, and talking to other people and whatnot, it's like, there's a whole lot of shit that like I had no idea about all these other companies. It's crazy. So it gives you kind of a different perspective, like on these motherfuckers doing chargebacks, bro. Like, I don't understand why people like come to my site and then they order their shit and then they get their shit, and then the day that it gets delivered, they do a chargeback. Like, bro, first off, that's mad suspect. Like, why do it on the day it got delivered? If you didn't get your shit, then how would you know to do it on the day that it got delivered, right? But then people are like, oh, it's a fraudulent charge. Oh, for real? Because like I have messages from you on Instagram. I have messages from you in my email. I have messages from the website. And I literally sent you a message on X date at X time saying, hey, the DLD PF45 jigs are available. And you're like, all right, I'm going to get one right now. That's fraudulent. That's fraudulent. There was once a time where if you called your credit card company and you said, "Oh my God, is this Visa? Visa, I have had an unauthorized charge." They're like, oh, batten down the hatches, like everybody, like all hands on deck. We need to shred that card right now, cut it up 100 times. We're going to overnight you a new card, new account, new this, new that. And then you had to go and change every fucking thing on like every prepayment that you had set up for the whole month. Like, you start realizing all the other shit that like, you had pre-set up to your card and all the shit. Like, it was a huge pain in the ass to report something that was fraudulent. Now you literally call and you're like, hey, this is fraudulent. They're like, okay, thanks. Bye. Like, bro, for real? Like, what they don't wanna waste money on the card. They don't wanna waste money on, the time, energy, and labor of shutting it down and getting you a new one and mailing it out to you and overnighting it for 25 bucks and all that shit. All they wanna do is say, "Okay," take the money back, and then make money off of that money they're taking back from you, which they hold for 3 to 5 days. You bet your ass they profit off of it, and then people are like I hit people up like, "Yo, why did you do a chargeback, bro?" And they're like, "Oh, well, I didn't know, or I, uh, I didn't see the package, but now I saw it, it's there, so I'll just tell my bank, never mind." You can't. 90 days. 90 days. And so far, every single chargeback that I've gotten, get this, guys, I have won. I have won. I won them. So these people are like, "Yo, I'm gonna fuck this homie over, bro. I'm gonna fuck him over, dog." And I won. And I won because I'm not a dirtbag and maybe kindness is on my side. But I just think, like, dude, these people, here's another thing. So for every single chargeback, we have a file, and a file is given to us. And like, um, gee, that's my biggest question. Holosens are really cheap from PSA. Yeah, they are, but they're also like, they be doing like the larger MOA ones and stuff like that. I did recently see that they had some 407, no, 507Cs, the 2 MOA with the 32 MOA circle for like 289 or something like that. I was about to jump on that, but I did not. Tracking numbers exist and they take pictures of the packages on your porch now. A lot of them do. Yep. So, basically, I'm sending all these reports like, here's my conversations with these people. Here's the tracking information. Here's the shipping label. Here's the proof that it was delivered. Look, if you got it or not, I'm sorry, but I've had people hit me up like, bro, I didn't get it. And you know what I do? I send them another one for free. No questions asked. And I cover the shipping. It would take me 2 more jig sales to make up for the profitability on that, right? But I don't care. I'm doing it because it's the right thing to do. If you contact me and say you didn't get it, I will send you another one, as long as you're not clearly being sketchy. Um, if you just do a chargeback, I'm going to fuck you over and I'm going to win. But all that means is that I still get charged a fee. I still get dinged on my merchant processor. I could still lose my merchant processor and my store, and I still end up at like a net negative of like $3 to $5. It was a hassle. He would get a notice saying a payment was late because you forgot to set up auto pay for all accounts. But yep, huge hassle. Yep. Good night. Good night, Murph dog. Murph dog. Um, but it's just different times, right? Different times. Dang, this hat is extremely warm. It's actually making me perspirate. Anyway, I don't mean to complain like that, right? Hey, take America back. Where you been at, bro? Good to see you, man. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. I've never done a chargeback or complained about food at a restaurant or taken things back to the store. If I get something I don't like it or it don't work, then I don't buy it anymore. Yeah, that's right. Or you know what? Or you like change it and make it better or build it differently or do something, right? Like, yeah, I waste money on shit all the time, right? But I've never sent anything back to the restaurant or whatever, or to the kitchen at a restaurant. I Hello, goodbye. I just think there's a certain type of motherfuckers, and we're different types of motherfuckers. That's all I can say. Um, but anyway, I just think that times have changed, and you know the type of people that we're dealing with now are those same types of fucking people that are those like Zoomers, or those fucking, you know, those kids that we all know about, the Cheeto finger fucking PlayStation kids that are just super entitled, are not working. A bunch of Karens, yeah, and that's basically it. There's always a 2.0 waiting to be made. Yeah, facts. But that's the other thing is like, it's on us to develop and to make things and to prosper. I have seen shit. I've seen homemade shit that makes you go like, holy shit, like bro, how did you do that? Right? He ignored me for 2 months till I locked up his PayPal account with the chargebacks. This was back in 2000. What? Um, only once some inedible hash browns at Mickey D's. I was certain they cook those in Axle oil. I don't think McDonald's counts, right? But no, I think honestly what it is like right now, I've spoken with dozens of companies and all of them are like, dude, we are dealing with the most rude people that don't care. They're pissed off, they're cheap, they treat us like shit. And I'm like, honestly, the only thing, what's up, Zeeth? The only thing that I can think of is that right now we're dealing with that generation that like we've watched grow up with everything like getting at their you know, getting in their hands in within a minute or a day or 2 days or whatever. They order every fucking thing they want off of Amazon or, whatever. Like they've never had to work for shit. You know, it's the type of motherfucker that's like, what do you mean I'm getting fired? I've showed up to work every day. Like, it's not about showing up, dude. It's about showing up and like really showing up, like actually being productive and completing things and making a difference and making an impact, not being a dirtbag. But anyway, I'm sorry. I don't mean this to sound negative. I just hate everyone. Just kidding. I don't. You know me. I'm a lover. But anyway, guys, remember, please take a moment, reach out to Angry Bear Arms. These are some dope ass steel and tritium night sights, and they took the time to put my info on their packaging. It says DLD After Dark and has a blue chem light on the packaging here. Glock 43X sights, Glock 48 sights, the Glock 21 tritium sights right there. And it's got the little adorable bear paw, right? And of course, the standard Glock 1926, 17 sights. And they put my name on them. So if you could, I'm also going to post a little thing on Instagram, just being like, yo, like basically telling a quick story of what we talked about tonight. And thanks, CNT. Thanks. Take America back from Israel. I appreciate that. Um, and it all started with participation trophies. So true. Yeah, no, but even then, they can still do a chargeback no matter what. The chargeback has nothing to do with my company. My company's over here. Their bank's over here. They're over here. This is the asshole section. This is the non-asshole section. But I mean, look, hey, you know what? I thought it was a big deal when people started doing all these chargebacks because there's like this underground world of dirtbags where they all talk to each other about places they can scam. Like what? There's like forums where they talk and they're like, "Oh, DLD hardware is good to go," and it's like scam, 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 and almost every single scam. And I gotta bring this to an end real quick, but almost every single scam has been from Portland, Oregon, or oh, what was the other one? Oh man, I'm totally drawing a blank. Hold on, I'll remember. Damn it, it's the other one's in Pennsylvania. Allentown, Pennsylvania. I know. Allentown, Pennsylvania, and Portland, Oregon. They're just, no Seattles. So an absolute cesspool. Yes. Bob remembered. Yes. So all dirtbag places. But guys, do me a favor. Actually, you know what favor you could do? If you guys could all like just real quick, go to dldhardware.com, look up some of the stuff that's on there, like Los Angeles. Um, just driving traffic to my site will help. Just periodically going there. A lot of stuff is out of stock right now, but this coming up Wednesday, I'm gonna have um, P80 43 jigs, P80 21 jigs, and P80 19 jigs. I got like I got a good amount coming in. And I also got 17s and 26s, and then of course I got the DLD jigs in 19s, 43s, and PF 45s as well. So oh, thank you, Kurt. I appreciate that. I'll everyone, if you throw a thumbs up on right now, it'll make this our backdrop, like the thumbnail picture. Hold on. Sorry, it's when a bunch of people like one spot at like one time, YouTube is like, "Oh, that must be the moment that we should put as the as the thumbnail." So I always thought it'd be funny if I could like time that perfectly. Um, I will go there after this. Link clicked already. Hell yeah, I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Um, so if you guys also have time and you're on Instagram, Angry Bear Arms, like them doing this like that is a solid. Them putting my, logo and my name on their packaging, like that's so cool, man. So I'm not saying go buy, tritium night sights from them because I'm still going to give them a shot, but they seem legit. They seem really good. They seem great quality. I love the thin post to the front sight that's like laser accurate shit right there. And yeah, I'm pumped. So I'm gonna run those. I will definitely soy face. That'll show up on IG for sure. That's true. I didn't think about that. Um, thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Do I unlike and relike for future stage thumbnails? You probably could. You probably could. Um, DLDJ collection. Hell yeah. Thank you, brother. But I do want to say thank you to all you guys, man. All your support, support Goombeam, right? Support 1776 Supply Co. I mean, guys, like they're selling fucking Shadow Systems parts in their kits. Like, there's no reason not to. You're going to be paying less than the cost of OEM. You're going to be getting Shadow Systems parts, and it's a win-win. And trust me, when you feel how crisp that striker drops, you're going to be like, oh, okay, now I know why I did this. Support tack knives, right? Like companies like this, use code DARK, get 20% off, and this thing just snaps when you do it. Support Angry Bear Arms, support DLD Hardware. These are all companies that are in our little circle of people that we need to support, man. So look, I appreciate all you guys so much. Okay, and with that, I'm out of here. Y'all have a good day. Just kidding, just kidding. We have to end the stream the same way as we do every other time, okay? So let's go ahead and do this. So guys, remember, rule number 1 is to be kind. It's so important that we're kind in everything that we do. That brief little moment of you having an interaction with somebody, choosing to be kind, you are going to get just you're going to have a better experience, but you are possibly going to leave them with an incredible interaction that could have a massive impact on their life. So never cut yourself short when you're thinking about the type of impact that you can have on other people, just simply by being kind, right? Hold a door open for somebody, right? Pay for somebody that's behind you. Pay for somebody in the toll booth behind you. Pay for somebody, just do something, or just smile at somebody and say hello. Although that one girl got the wrong idea. She could definitely get the wrong idea, if you know what I'm saying. I would give her the wrong idea all day. Anyway, sorry, moving along. Bob is the smart man here, and my brain has been burgled. Snap, crackle, pop, motherfucker. Yeah, sorry. Rule number 2, live a life of care, compassion, contribution. Give to others, right? When you bless others, you become blessed. So a hand that's open to give is open to receive. When you bless others, you become blessed. That is the way that the world works. And when you are focused psychologically on giving to others, your life just gets bigger. And that's the truth. I've experienced that my entire life. And rule number 3 is wish in one hand, shit in the other, and see which one fills up first. Just kidding. That's not rule number 3. Rule number 3, we all know that the only way for us to defeat evil is with good men skilled in violence. So make sure that you are becoming as highly skilled in violence as you possibly can be, and be safe, be dangerous, and keep that thing on you. And don't forget to comment. I was going to do a giveaway today, but I don't have everything set up for it. So after the video posts, the first, you know what I'm going to start doing? Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'll have AR jigs set up very soon. I'm working on that right now. Thank you for asking. Rule number 47, always carry a knife. Always carry a knife. Now, I think what I'm going to do is the first 25 comments, because it's starting to get kind of too ridiculous. So you guys will be like my notification squad. And if you put like notification squad and then a message, then I'll know that you're doing it for an entry, right? For one of the giveaways. And you never know. I mean, maybe I'll get some company to, give away something big one day. Something like I guess this is the same price basically as that OTF switchblade that I still gotta mail out. Motherfucker. My bad, dude. Man, Morningstar. And who was the other one that won? Morningstar and someone else. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm slacking and lacking. I'm packing. But I'm gonna get everything ended up, and we're gonna be doing the dark roast. The ending always gives me a partial like a what do you call it? Like a semi? Is that what you're saying? What? No way. I should do that. Dang. I should literally decorate my entire Christmas tree with jigs and then take pictures. That would be such a good troll. Rule 72, don't let the crazy person next to you at the range shoot your foot off. Fucker shot like 4 feet from my foot today. What? Bro, that is crazy. Yeah, Taco Syndicate's getting all torqued up over here. Also, guys, go through each other here and see who has a channel, because I think you'd be surprised. A lot of people here in our community got channels, so let's support them. Anyway, after this post, leave notification squad and then some kind of message. If you do, I'm going to be starting to give some dope shit away in the future. You know what I'm saying? So keep an eye out. I may even give bricks away, bricks, like kilos of bricks, like the jigs. The jigs that I sell. I call those bricks. Anyway, I love y'all so much. Thank you for being here, supporting me and the community and everyone around us. Support Goonbeam, Supply Co., Tack Knives, Angry Bear Arms. Support just everybody. I love y'all so much, baby. Yeah. Remember, notification squad, comment. The first 25 people will be entered in the giveaway. I love y'all. But I won't forget about the old comments too. I got y'all.